Okay, hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of The Long Dark. We've gotten quite far. I think we must be on like episode 10 by now, some shit like that. But we're on our way to Pleasant Valley. Sorry, we're on our way to Desolation Point from Coastal Highway, and we are going to explore it today. We're at the halfway point. We are in the crumbling highway which connects Coastal Highway to Desolation Point. And I'm going to try not to get too encumbered. We're just going to start a base in Desolation Point. We're going to outfit it for long-term survival, leave some supplies there, make sure we have a place to rest at if we ever pass through the area again. Anyway, let's hop in and let's continue our adventure. Now, I'm going to be getting used to a new mouse today. It feels really weird. The buttons are super sensitive, but the plastic is not that reflecty kind of plastic, so I no longer have to worry about finger oils accumulating on the mouse and shit like that. Definitely a big change. Now, I gave this place a thorough once over. It's unlikely I'll find anything else that I didn't already locate. Other than that spray paint can, but we don't need that. Okay. There is an indoor mine shaft, not that far from here, and that mine shaft is going to get us to Desolation Point. Fortunately, it's warm in there. We don't have to worry about freezing. Alright, let's go. We have good visibility. I better make sure I'm armed and ready for anything. Holy shit. Screw it. If I can kill that wolf in this cave, I can harvest it. Alright. Let's go, bud. I hope I don't fuck this up. Got him. Oh, that's beautiful. And I can just reach him over the line of the warm part of the cave. Oh, beautiful. Okay, our first hide. Alright, we're gonna grab these guts and the hide. And we're gonna take them over to Desolation Point. Not a bad start to the day, huh? Already bagged and tagged something in the first 5 minutes. Oh. Alright, that should do. And our prize. Cedar and fir. Alright, let's get out of here. Be right back. You got it, babe? Okay. Someone at the door. Okay. All right. We got crows circling shit around here. We should check it out. Okay, human carcass right here. It's not that cold right now. FBI, open up. Yeah, one of these days, right? Although for me, it would be the RCMP. Okay, we got a deer carcass right here. Let's try to get this hide out of it. It'll take 28 minutes. I don't need the guts or anything, but we get this hide. We're sitting pretty already. We're going to Desolation Point with some pre-prepared hides. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. We're freezing. Can I get through here? No, too fat. How are you doing this morning, Sturgle? Is it morning for you, or are you in a different time zone? For me, it's noon. It's like 11:40. I tell you, we've been low health ever since we moved to Coastal Highway, but it's because I'm getting ballsier. I'm trying to do increasingly dangerous shit. Like trying to use the travois to haul 70 kilograms of stuff in one go. It's been worth it though, we've made great progress. Alright, let's head in. We're gonna at least stop freezing in here. 4:42 for you, huh? Alright, so you're 5 hours ahead. I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Went to check the mail today. I got my new mouse in there. It's a fairly basic mouse, right? Just a regular one, but it's brand new. Yeah, man, it smells like a new car. Feels like a wet dream. This is perfect. The left click is so sensitive. And the plastic is different. On my previous mouse, it was reflective plastic, and it would hold your finger oils, and it would cake up and get greasy and shit. It was nasty. This one's way better. So like, you know, with that factored in, I'm having a wonderful day. There's gonna be quite a bit of coal in here. I think the reason why I'm taking so much more damage these days is because I'm wearing all this stuff. I can barely sprint. It used to be that I would sprint a lot from one place to the other, so I'd be getting 10 hours of rest over and over again. And that 10 hours of rest would cover my health losses. But we don't really have that anymore. Since I can't sprint, I'm barely tired when I need to be. Alright, nothing here. We got it all. I suppose while I'm in a relatively safe place, I should probably take off those clothes and run around some more. Let's allow our stamina to come back. In fact, holy shit, let's just pass time, get our stamina back to full, and then run as much as we want. Yeah, it's a Logitech. Yeah, fuck yeah, one mouse can make a difference in this world. Fucking right. All right, we'll do the same thing again. We gotta tire ourselves out. Get a little bit of rest, restore our stamina, and haul ass. Grabbing whatever coal we see on the way. Where's the dead end? Okay, that's the exit, so we're gonna go this way first. I see nothing on the other side of that. Let's get our stamina back. Okay, we've officially become over encumbered. But if we equip our jacket and our ballistic vest, we will no longer be encumbered. Alright, let's search these. Empty. Empty. And empty. We've gotten quite low on food. I got food poisoning for the first time ever in that last episode. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. Like, you know how long I've been waiting for that food poisoning? I was getting worried that there was a glitch and that food poisoning wasn't even a thing. I was literally getting worried about that. Ugh. Okay, Desolation Point. We have arrived. This is a very far away region, really tucked away in the corner of the world. We gotta find a way down there where we won't get super hurt. Okay, this cliff face looks like I can make it work. I hope. If I'm wrong, I'll take quite a bit of harm, you know? Yeah, let's go this way. I can make this work right here. I believe. Oh, we got it. Very nice. All right, let's hop down here. Now we just have to follow the road. Get out of here. And sprint whenever we can. There's a lighthouse that I can base up in this region. Beautiful home. Honestly, beautiful home. The only downside to this region is there's no fishing cabin. But you don't really need a fishing cabin anymore. Not since they made the fishing top-ups. Or tip-ups, whatever they're called. Alright, hang on. Gotta search this truck on the way through. Nice! Mittens and matches. It's a very good grab. We got 2 carcasses up in that area, it seems. Now, I need to really watch out for wolves here. That is going to be a pressing danger. 100% it will be. Goat simulator, yeah. There's a rope that you can tie a rope to a rock there, and it's a rope climb point, but I've learned that a lot of the places where you rope climb in this game, you can actually billy goat down the side of the fucking hill. It's dangerous, but it works. However, there is risk. You can often get sprains, tear your clothing, lose health. It's risky. It's never truly safe. I just heard a wolf go hunt something. Let's keep moving. We gotta get there. And it's, God, I don't want to freeze anymore, so I'm hoping I'll get to the lighthouse before I can start freezing. It seems unlikely, though. There's the lighthouse right there. We can see it. But the odds that I get there before I start freezing are quite slim. Shit. Wolf. Alright, let's get in the car. He'll lose sight of us in here. Shit. Motherfucker. He got us. Alright, we scared him away, but he tore one of our pieces of clothing. Which sucks. We're gonna have to check what that was. I screwed up. I right-clicked. When you right-click, you loose your arrow. You kind of put it down. I shouldn't have done that. At least we didn't sustain any health damage, I suppose. There's a million better ways I could have handled that, but that's one thing I don't like about this game. When you're in a car, you can't turn around and look out the back. I find that unrealistic. I feel like anybody in that situation would be able to pull a 180 and look behind them, you know? Look out the back window of the car. But for some reason, you just can't do it. I may double up and do an herbal tea and birch bark tea augmented rest here. Well, the sunlight became very strong here. It is very fun. Yeah, hopping down the hill like that. All right, we made it to the lighthouse at least. We're here. Drop the deer hide. Drop the wolf hide. We got some ketchup chips right here, but they're ruined. We're still gonna eat them. All right. Ugh. We have an herbal tea prepared, but no birch bark tea. Nice. A tin of sardines. Since I forgot to bring venison, we need all the spare calories we can find. Right, let's check the clothing. What tore? Oh, my rabbit stuff, definitely. It seems to be the rabbit stuff that gets torn the most. We also have a big tear in that wolf jacket, but this one's in good condition, so we'll swap which one is our primary. Yeah, we're gonna take off that one, and we're gonna make this better conditioned one the outer layer for the wind protection. Probably gonna want to hunt some rabbits while I'm here. I need rabbit hide to repair my stuff. All right, we only have 16% durability left on our bow. I don't know how many shots that is, but we have to try to conserve it. Use it only when necessary. All right, very good. We're gonna search the rest of this place, and then we're gonna get some sleep. Pork and beans, oats, another emergency stim. I think that makes 9. I think we found 9 emergency stims, and so far we haven't used a single one. Okay, a few lockers to search here. Praying for more calories. What I'm really worried about is that most of our food carries with it a substantial risk of food poisoning. In fact, that's why our health is so bad right now. It's because we got food poisoning when we needed to heal. So we didn't heal. We spent the night of our sleep fighting off the food poisoning that we got. Looks like there's nothing up here at the top of the lighthouse other than a gorgeous fucking view of the surrounding area. Alright, let's hop back in. Okay, we're gonna drink this herbal tea for the boosted healing it's gonna afford us. And I have to tire myself out enough to where I can get 10 hours of sleep. Which, I think I'm there now. Oof, all this food is a high chance of making us sick. At least, if we can eat this successfully, we'll have 8 hours of calories. And then we can use cattails for the rest. Nice. Okay, we did it. Alright, let's hydrate and get some sleep. So, Sturgo, the story behind The Long Dark is you play as two people. I don't know the girl's name, but basically there's like an estranged husband and wife. I don't know. There is a story. Your plane crash lands in the northern Canadian wilderness and it's extremely cold and you meet various people. You're trying to find your wife because you were both in the plane when it crashed. So it's like you trying to find your wife, the wife trying to find the husband. Yeah. But maybe instead of the actual story, what you want is the world building. So I'll tell you. Several years ago, a strange aurora started happening. And it started destroying... it started negatively affecting wildlife, making it hyper-aggressive. And this island that we're on, Great Bear Island, was also prone to excessive earthquakes and tremors. So a lot of the infrastructure became damaged, and everybody who lived here abandoned it and went somewhere else. Yeah, most of the people who lived on Great Bear Island fled. And it was due to the hostile wildlife because of the aurora that was occurring, and the earthquakes that kept on happening. So that's the basic premise, you know, you have auroras that make wildlife hostile, you have earthquakes, and everybody left. And I'm here basically in an abandoned island where there's a whole bunch of infrastructure and signs of human habitation, but those humans no longer live here. Okay, we're gonna deposit those. We're not gonna be able to use the oats unless we can get a cooking pot, but we might find a cooking pot in this region, or we could take the oats back with us to Mystery Lake when we go there. Alright. It's damn freezing right now, but we have to leave. Oh god, I don't want to leave in this weather. That's awful. Perhaps let's commit to a repair. I should probably repair my moose hide satchel, just to keep it topped up. We found a leather. But we would need light to repair it, so I guess we can't do that. Instead, what we can do is harvest some of this furniture here. The story mode has an ending, yes. It's not released yet, they're working on it, but the survival mode doesn't have to end if you survive forever. If you can survive forever, then it can go on forever. Alright, we have a lot of crates upstairs that we can harvest. So we're gonna do that. But we are getting low on water. I have to remain conscious of that. Anyway, we were able to pass most of the night that way. Yeah, it's pretty much dawn. Now we'll pass time until the morning. And we'll deposit this reclaimed wood that we just got a vast abundance of. All right. Okay, it's not warm, but it's light. I can actually see where I'm going and what I'm doing. Let's go check whatever this is down here. It looks like a carcass of some kind. Human body? No, that's a wolf carcass. A pre-generated wolf carcass. Oh shit. Oh, weak ice. Alright. I'm gonna grab that carcass, man. We need it. Even if it costs us a little bit of health, I'm okay with it. So I can't walk up here, right? That hill is too steep for the way back up, I'm assuming. Yeah. I really wish I could get back up there. It's a one-way shortcut, though, sadly. Can't go both ways, so let's get back up. Warm up. I've never been able to find a shortcut back up there, but I would like to if I could, you know what I mean? Like, I keep hoping one day I'll discover one, but so far I haven't. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I'm finding one right here. We got a wolf over there. Let's check these capsized boats. Whoa, a raw salmon, huh? I'll eat that. I'm gonna need more cattail stalks very soon. I need to find some. We're very low. We have like 6. We used to have 50 at one point, but we've slowly used them to top up our calories, and it's culminated in now where we have very few left. I think I'm gonna try to get 10 hours of sleep. And wake up around the evening time when it's warmest. I need to try to do something like that. We gotta top up our health anyway. I mean, we're way too vulnerable to struggles right now, so... Alright, let's just drop that fish right here. We'll cook it whenever we can. I think this'll do. If we can manage to eat that can of pork and beans, we can get 8 hours of sleep as we are now. And that 8 hours will top us up enough, and then maybe it'll be evening time and we can explore in the warmer part of the day. That's what we need. Come on, don't get food poisoning on me now. Nice, okay. Drink up. We have 0.43 liters of water left. Really not that much. Alright. 8 hours of sleep, and hopefully the weather's gonna be calm. And it'll be the evening. The warmest time of the day. Looks like it. We calculated correctly. Oh, and it's sunny too. Alright, I may have to try to use this. I need to find a well-sheltered place for a fire that might withstand the wind from multiple directions. I mean, this might do. Kinda. Oh, thank you, Susie. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh my god. Craft dinner. Oh. Yeah, we gotta boil more water. We're almost out. As much as I hate to use the evening time in this way, this is the best use of our time. It truly is. Let's go grab more fire fuel for this thing. And make the water that we need. We'll also cook that salmon. And we can eat it. Alright. Well, let's get started. I have to make sure I don't freeze, though. So we're gonna chuck a piece of coal in here. -7. There we go. 1,600 calories. One more piece of cedar and we should be fine for a while. We'll be warming up instead of getting cold. Yeah, we're doing a good job. We have a lot of calories in that fish. Honestly, 2 sleeps worth, just about. I'm gonna start tiring myself out in preparation for sleep. We'll run around a little bit. While we boil the water, we may as well. And then we'll rest and get our stamina restored to us near the fire. Alright. So far, so good. Let's take a drink. We have 8 liters of water. More than enough for the entirety of this region. We can search the whole thing on that. But I'll still try to get ahead of it. Produce more water, you know? Let's drop some of this here for now. Make ourselves lighter on our feet while we run around and tire ourselves out. Oh, it's a desolate night tonight. I'm just glad we have that salmon. We need it. It's relatively safe calories. I'd be surprised if we got food poisoning from it. Relatively safe is better than ruined and not safe at all, right? Oh, it's fucking dark. Okay, the bridge is right here. All right. Almost ready for sleep. Almost. In fact, I think this is the last liter of water that we're doing. Yeah, we're ready. Ready for 10 hours of sleep right now. Okay, let's get back. Okay. We'll organize the water in the morning. For now, let's get up to bed. Okay, we made it. Fumbling around in the dark, but we made it. There it is. We'll eat half of this now. Nice, no food poisoning. 876 calories, a cattail will finish it. Yeah, plenty. We'll have surplus calories in the morning. And then we should wake up around noon the next day. Alright, let's go. Yeah, perfect time of day to set out and explore the area. Okay. We'll leave that fish outside. It's still quite cold, honestly, but we have light. We're gonna repair our moose hide satchel up to full. I'm glad we succeeded. Sometimes you fail when you try. Our cloth clothing is good. None of it is damaged. What we need is rabbit hides, deer hides, and a wolf hide for that jacket, which, you know, we don't have any rabbit hides back at our other base. But we do have wolf hides and deer hides there. So, we'll cure what we have. We can take these back with us when we go, and I'll hunt some rabbits while we're here. Quite cold. Even when out of the wind. Oh wait. I'm not out of the wind. Yeah, it's pretty fucking cold. Let's go search that ship over there. It's a relatively short walk, right? There's gotta be a way up there, like a shortcut, right? I don't know. I've never managed to find one. Hang on, actually, I'm gonna see if I can find any here. Desolation Point Lighthouse shortcut. Yeah, I can't really find anything on it. Let's get inside that ship before we start to freeze. Alright, now that we're here, we'll equip our jackets and our vest. We'll be lighter on our feet, far less encumbered. And we'll be warm in here, which is the most important aspect. Oh, got a cloth right there. There's actually a forge here that you can use to manufacture arrowheads, hatchets, knives, etc. A lot of scrap metal that you can collect here too. But it's an indoor location, so you have to contend with cabin fever while you do your forge run. Nothing around the shelf. Not that I can see. Got the furnace right there. Another mending book. If we read that, we'll be closer to level 4. Pretty big achievement getting mending to 4. When you're doing it organically anyway. You can power level it. You can repair a piece of clothing at 99% durability and still get 1 experience point. So in that way, if you want to, you can burn through cloth and just keep repairing your cloth clothing. All right, we got a granola bar here. A scrawled message. Okay, so that's right outside Hibernia Processing. I know where that is. I found that in my video series. I looked everywhere for the fucking thing, and eventually I found it. So we'll open that lockbox and see what we get. Alright, you know what? We're gonna warm up here at least. At the bed. Where there's a warmth bonus, and then we'll set out again. Alright. And we're gonna remove those so that we can sprint a long time again. That bit really matters. But we have to watch out for wolves while we're sprinting from place to place. We'll head over to Hibernia Processing and search it. Comment for the algorithm. Well, thank you very much, Comment for the algorithm. I appreciate it, buddy. How are you doing today? Other than being an absolute mad lad, huh? Alright, let's go. Yeah, it's pretty warm out here. Oh, not that warm. It's relatively warm when you're out of the wind, but you're not always out of the wind here. And I see a bear over there, so... At least we're able to travel in relative warmth. I have no interest in hunting that bear here. We're gonna bypass it this time. Claimed wood. Okay. We've got to search these trailers here. Nice. Extra antibiotics. A whetstone. Very good. There is a ton of scrap metal and cloth here. Alright, looks like that's everything we're gonna find in here. Let's head out. I think that lockbox that we seek is over here. I can't get through there. Yeah, I found it in my video series. It's right here. Is it empty like the one in Mystery Lake? No. Okay, we got 3 marine flares. Okay. We're gonna search this trailer over here now. A memento hint. I know where that is, I think. I think that's up on the hill from the entrance to the region. Okay. Nothing in the crate. Nothing in those lockers. Nor anything there. Nothing there. Damn. Alright, well, we got a couple of books in here. Alright, guys, I have to take a massive shit, so I'll be right back. Oh my god, that was awesome. It was a solid poop. It was nice and flowy. Minimal wiping required. Now I get to keep eating this craft dinner and make more. Ugh. Alright, we're gonna head in and search Hibernia Processing. Most of the loot in this region is to be found in here. I'm gonna want to be real thorough about this. Okay, that can of tomato soup is relatively safe to eat. Compared to the other ruined calories that we currently have. I've got a bottle of antiseptic. So if I search this place well and thoroughly and quickly, it's possible I could walk back to the lighthouse in the evening hours. Hey, there's a lantern over there. We'll get more fuel. Pack of matches. Look at that. That's why I need light. We got a flare gun under here. We just haven't found any frickin' flare shells. We've been all over the world and we haven't found a single damn flare shell. Tin of sardines. Nice. Extra food. Found a note. Nothing there. You gotta be real thorough when you're going through here. There could be something anywhere. Sometimes there's a hacksaw or a hammer hanging on there. Alright, let's crack into this safe. First digit is 35. 37. 46. So 37, 46. Shit. Hang on. Alright, there we go. Maple syrup and accelerant. Very nice. Got a piece of cedar wood right there. There is a backpack in behind these boxes, but I don't think I'm gonna spend the time to harvest them and get them out of the way. It's too much time for a backpack that may well be empty. Ooh, nice. Basically got 2 leather right there. 1 leather when we scrap the gloves and another leather on its own. Alright, we got another cup of coffee right there. A ruined candy bar. Pork and beans. A book. Some painkillers. Let's hop back down. Alright. A fuse. Empty box. Nothing here. Alright, let's put this out for now. I don't need to tire myself out by sprinting around anymore, so we'll keep that clothing equipped. I don't see anything else here. Got a reclaimed wood right there. Now we have to search the upper levels. I also forgot to check underneath these metal tables. Sometimes you find stuff. I don't see anything under that table over there. We're gonna hop up here. Usually something at the end of this walkway. Backpack, human body, maybe a torch or something else. What do we got? Accelerant. Nothing. Okay, the final room. This is where the last of the loot is. That's the storm lantern that we wanted. Extra fuel. Now, there is technically a way that I could get back to the lighthouse where it's like indoors for most of it. There's a mine shaft that I need to go through and loot. So we'll see what I decide to do. I may actually just rest 10 hours here and then go to that mine shaft. Or go to that mine shaft when it's warm and then sleep in the mine shaft. Alright. Usually there's a whetstone here, so I might have missed a whetstone. I don't know. But I gave the place a thorough once over. We're gonna head out. Let's take a drink. Alright. The weather is favorable, even though our mobility is not. Now, there is a cave over there. If you go to that bridge and you go, there's like a river. You follow the river, you get to a cave, but there's usually a predatory wolf in that cave. There might be some loot, but I feel like it's not worth the risk of harm to our character. So we're just gonna, you know, we're gonna go to that mine shaft. Oh my god, the wind. Of course it's gonna be directly against me for this. Of course. Fucking cold now, too. Shit, we got a wolf over there. It doesn't look like we're emitting a scent marker, so we might not be seen. Shit. Alright, in the car. Nothing. Fuse. Oh god, the wolf is right fucking there. Alright, let's wait a second in here. Son of a bitch. Really? Well, we got him anyway. We're not harvesting him, though. At the very least, we saved ourselves from some harm. Let's get into that mine shaft. I hope this wolf doesn't come back and try to hurt us. We're gonna hang left as much as possible, because that wolf might crest this hill in an attempt to hurt us. All right. Nothing under the shelf nor on the shelf. We're gonna sleep right here. This is where we do it. Now, let's eat that maple syrup. It's a full belly. Boom. Done. It's at least a full 10 hours of rest. Alright, we got cabin fever risk. Let's scrap these gloves. For the first time in a long time, our health is full. It's a nice change. We've been struggling for quite a while. Let's also scrap that storm lantern that we found. We'll make ourselves lighter on our feet. Oh, man. And then we'll throw the fuel in our lantern here. It's full. That's a genuine top-up. Now, we are a little over-encumbered, but not by much. We're sure as shit gonna be, though, as we gather this coal here. A 100% torch, eh? Alright, we'll scrap our other one. Alright. A can of ruined dog food. I think that has the highest food poisoning chance in the game. Other than, like, raw meat and shit, you know. Alright, let's continue. Okay, officially over-encumbered and unable to sprint, even when fully rested. But the exit should be just ahead. We're gonna have to use the travois to get this shit over to the lighthouse. Okay. Looks like that's it for this area. It's gonna be a cold walk, but if we put a whole bunch of stuff in our travois, it can be relatively fast. But, oh my god, that visibility. I'm gonna try to have a 2-hour nap and see if our visibility improves. I need to be able to see a wolf, man. Alright, it's daylight. Hell of a lot better than the alternative. Okay, we're no longer encumbered. Let's go. And we're moving at a respectable speed. going to want to spend one more day here, and then we're going to head back to Coastal Highway. And at that point, it's going to be time for us to go on a long expedition to the Tales from the Far Territory regions, the hardest regions in the game. Oh, fuck. We gotta try to wide berth around that. I heard it coming from my right, so he's probably over by the water. I hear him. We're gonna have to hope we can outpace that wolf. I think we are outpacing him, but he may run up on us. We're making good time. We're not gonna freeze that much before we get to our place of warmth. However, cabin fever risk is creeping around the corners as we speak. And that's always a bad time. So we're gonna try to... We need to hunt a couple of rabbits. We gotta go skin the whatever carcass might be up there at the rabbit grotto on the hill. We're almost home. We're gonna be leaving a considerable surplus of coal here. I'm gonna document everything here before we go back to Coastal Highway, and then I'll document everything in Coastal Highway before we press on to Mystery Lake. We gotta go to Mystery Lake in order to get to the Tales from the Far Territory regions. We gotta go through Forlorn Muskeg and go through the Broken Railroad in order to get there. A hunting you will go. Fucking right, Go Jersey, fucking right. Okay, let's grab all this stuff. Take it in. Still plenty of space in here. We'll keep that sewing book on us. We're gonna want to research it soon. We'll leave these antibiotics here, and we'll keep these ones on us. Maybe we'll deposit the 36% ones and leave these here. Yeah. Alright, that'll do. Let's harvest that hat. Is there any change today in your medication, Go Jersey? Is it working? Is it working better? All right, 3 flares, whetstone, fuses, wires, distress pistol, don't need that. We'll take these 2 good flares with us, I think. We need to take those oats with us, definitely. Our cabin fever risk is extremely high. I'm kind of worried about it. But you know what? We'll warm up. And then we'll go hunting. And I might try to start... We have so much coal, right? So I might just try to start a fire. Maybe spend a little time outside. Butcher the rabbits outside, right? Something like that. So let's get some warming up right now. Okay. Cabin fever risk is up. Let's unequip these so that we can run for as long as possible, pass a little bit of time, get our stamina back, and let's go. I don't really think I need to take more water with me, but I will, just in case. Hang on. I'll at least equip our best condition wolf jacket to my outer layer. It'll make it so it takes us longer to start freezing. Alright, that's where we're going. And we're gonna try to start a fire over there. Stave off our cabin fever. We need to find a windproof location when we get there. I will probably allow myself to use an accelerant. We have found many. We gotta go up that hill right there. That's where we're going. Alright, we're almost there. It should be safe up there. I'm not anticipating there being any wolves. There should be some rabbits, yep. That was a very close shot, but close but no cigar, right? Let's start the fire first. We have sunlight. It'll be free. And then we'll chuck a piece of coal in there. We might want to add 2. Okay, we're warm. And we did a really good thing there for our cabin fever risk. We'll try to do more. Okay, here we go. Let's hunt some wascally wabbits, huh? Son of a bitch, I aim too low. I gotta put them right above the arrowhead. Got it. Hell yeah, 2 for 2 right there. Alright, so we'll get those skinned. I'll grab as much loose fire fuel as I can find. And we'll chuck it in the fire. We don't need that skinning book. We already have level 5 in carcass harvesting. Let's grab these feathers. And we'll start with the deer. Harvesting his meat and his hide. And then we'll do the rabbits. Oh shit, the wind. Is it gonna blow out our fire? Almost. Fuck. The wind is blowing from that way. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, we got the good stuff from the deer. It's still sunny. So maybe I come over here. And I light a new fire, huh? Right here. They're both free fires. We didn't use a match. All right. Now, let's start harvesting those rabbits right away. Well, the wind may have blown our other fire out, but it didn't make the sun go away. We were able to use the mag lens. That's the best you can hope for, right? Okay, now for the other one. And now, I'm gonna cook some of this meat that we got. And I'm gonna try to research our sewing book while we're here. Oh shit. Well, we're out of the wind right now, but that can change fast. We got an hour done. Our cabin fever risk has diminished greatly. All right, we got another hour. We're still windproof. Somehow. It looks like the blizzard has passed us by. We did very well here. Our cabin fever risk has diminished a ton. We're doing so good. Very good. Okay, and I think we can do that last hour of research here. It's not gonna get us to level 4 in mending, but, you know, it'll get us closer. So we're now here. We don't really have any hot drinks. Not really. Let's equip our jacket and the vest. We're already tired enough to sleep, so I guess let's just take a torch and try to go back to the lighthouse now. But there could be wolves on the way, so we need to exercise the utmost caution on the trip. And avoiding breaking my leg would be also awesome. We made the best of the situation. We did a really good job, I think. There is still the abandoned church up there that I could try to search, but I don't want to search it when I stink this bad. That's the problem. Maybe I'll search the abandoned church on our way out of town if we happen to walk by during the evening hours. Or, you know what? Here. I can make it on the way if I go here. Yeah, we'll search this church and see what we can find. We did so good. We have the rabbit hides that we need now to repair our mitts and our hat. We got 4 birch saplings that we can leave behind here. Nothing. Damn, this place was really dry. Usually you find at least something here, but not this time. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh? Anyway, our cabin fever risk is now gone. We have a lot less to worry about while we travel. Yeah, that's why I lit the other torch. Fuck yeah. We saved our arrows, you know? At least we're not freezing, right? We had built up a significant amount of cabin fever risk. But we'll be able to mitigate a bunch of it while we're traveling back to Mystery Lake. Alright, we're safe now. Let's put the torch out. I think I'll fill my belly with all of our meat before we go. Alright, let's eat that moldy salmon. Nice, no food poisoning to speak of. Eat the rabbit. And the venison. Respectable amount of calories. Take a drink. We're gonna have full health when we hit the road. That'll be important. Oh, yeah. Cabin fever risk has returned. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's ditch the guts right there. We forgot to start curing these rabbit pelts, unfortunately, but... So let's pack up. Take a couple of liters of water. We'll take 4 coal with us. All that food. Don't need that lantern fuel. I think I'll take this whetstone with us. We don't need it here. We need it back at Coastal Highway. We're probably never coming back to this region, to tell you the truth, so. Alright. I'll take the feathers as well. For arrow production in Coastal Highway. Take the leather. We'll leave behind the cloth. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, let's document everything. Long dark stashes note. Alright, desolation point. Lonely lighthouse. 4 birch saplings. 4 guts. Four liters of water. Okay. Fire fuel first. So 1, 2, 3 books. Cedar, fir, 52 coal. 1 cedar, 1 fir, 52 coal. 28 reclaimed wood, I think. 26. Okay. That's the fuel tab. So we have 12 antibiotics, 6 painkillers, and antiseptic. One cooking oil. Distress pistol, insulated flask, 3 marine flares. Two wires, 3 replacement fuses. And 0.10 liters of lantern. You know, I'll just take that with us. Now, 6 cloth and 4 scrap metal. Alright, we have everything marked. Which means we're ready to go. We're slightly over encumbered, but it's not that bad. We have 2 deer hides, 2 wolf hides, and 2 rabbit pelts on us. Our cabin fever risk has returned, but we might be able to get rid of a bunch of it while we're in transit to the next region, back to Coastal Highway. So, without further ado, it's time we shoved off. Let's go. I'm gonna remove those. We'll be a little slower, but we'll be able to sprint further. So we'll make better time getting to the shelter. I probably should have done that and topped up my stamina before I left, but I didn't think of it. Hello, Shibi. This game is a... They describe it as a thoughtful, exploration-based survival game set in the northern Canadian wilderness. It's a survival game where you have to manage your temperature, your calories, your hydration, and your tiredness, while contending with hostile wildlife, environmental phenomenon, and exploring a desolate and abandoned island. There's a lot of signs of civilization on this island, but everybody left due to the harsh conditions of living here. There's auroras that make wildlife hostile, and there's also, there's none in the game while you play it, but apparently this island was besieged with frequent earthquakes, and that's why everybody left. There's no electricity on this island, but when the aurora happens, all the electrical stuff comes online and lights up. Alright, we're gonna warm up in this little cave here, and then we'll continue on the journey to... back to Coastal Highway. Yeah, how are you doing today? You having a good one? All right, let's keep moving. Oh, shit, a blizzard. Well, that sucks. We need to try to stick to the windproof areas. Otherwise, our clothing is going to be ravaged by the storm. More than we'd like. Oh, this weather is bad. Well, we've almost exited the region. We're close. Very close. And fun fact, The Long Dark is actually my favorite survival game of all time. I've played many. Obviously, I played 7 Days to Die, you know, Green Hell, Subnautica, Stranded Deep, Subsistence. I've played many, but The Long Dark is my favorite one. Can't sing its praises enough. Truly wonderful game. Oh, okay, we're finally out of that blizzard. Now let's just walk through here. That's okay. That's all right. Thank you. Yeah. Getting back to us. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. If you rewind a bit, I gave the game a great description after you asked. And I don't think I could repeat that description even if I tried. I was channeling something. Now, with that blizzard still raging, I am apprehensive about continuing on my merry way. We already have cabin fever risk, though, so it's ill-advised for us to spend much time inside. Still, let's break this down. Warm up the rest of the way. Dude, this is badass weather, man. Alright, let's bite the bullet and just go. We can try to shelter hop. You never know, maybe I can actually camp in this cave here. Deal with our cabin fever risk before we hit the road. Maybe I should do that. Let's do that. We almost never get to use our matches, and, well, it's a good chance to. Maybe I don't need to use a match. It depends on the temperature as time passes here. Well, it looks like the blizzard's over. We got a little extra outdoor time. Okay. It is not that warm yet. Let's spend a little more time back here. Maybe nap for an hour. I'd like to use this evening time to get all the way to Coastal Highway. Let's see how the temperature is now. 2 arrows down whenever we're out of the wind. It's still not warm enough to my liking. Let's spend a little bit more time in here. And I will remove the vest and that jacket so that we can sprint as much as we want. It sounds like the wind has died down quite a bit. Oh yeah, this is ideal travel weather. It's like maybe -6, -7. It could still be warmer, though. It's just, we're kind of taking a risk. If we pass time inside, the weather might get worse as opposed to warmer. But we'll harvest this rabbit anyway. I'll just harvest the hide. The hide is all I care about, and we'll leave the rabbit carcass in the container so that it deteriorates and rots. All right. Let's see how the weather looks out there now. It's still not that warm. Either way, I have coal. I could theoretically make a warming fire on the road if I wanted to. Not that I think I'll want to, but we'll see how the cards fall. I certainly can't afford to sprint. Not without using coffee as a buffer for my fatigue meter. Alright, we've almost made it back to Coastal Highway. And then we just have to reach our home. It's a decent trek. But it's also the warmest time of the day, and we are dressed to the nines, so we'll see how we do. Feels like -7. Yeah, we can't afford to sprint. We're already too tired. There's a deer carcass over there, but I don't need what it has. We got a wolf here. I wanted to, like, explore this area, but there's really probably not that much to find there. Son of a bitch, I can't get over that. Alright, I can get up here. Alright, that wolf is attacking a rabbit. Which means we can avoid it. Can't avoid that one. Okay. Our house is right over there where that dock is, so we have to get to that dock. Let's fucking speed run this shit. It's only getting colder, and I don't want to freeze that much while we're out here. It's a straight shot. Let's just auto walk all the way over there. Man, I am digging this new computer mouse that I got. No fucking finger oils are clinging to this thing. It doesn't have that reflective plastic that like absorbs your finger grease. It's way better. Anyway, let's start running. I'm not really worried about getting more tired now. I mean, home is in view, right? The better the time we make now, just the less we're gonna freeze. I could still use an additional buffer against cabin fever risk. I could, in all honesty. So I may use a mag lens to start a fire since we have such bright sunlight readily available to us. We should still have a lot of gamey venison back here. Okay, we made it back home. Let's head inside and drop the hides that we have. Our wolf meat is still gamey. It's in good condition. Those wolf pelts are curing nicely. 2 of them are cured. The other ones are close. That deer hide is cured. Oh, all those cured guts are done. Alright, let's drop the rabbit pelts here. Drop the wolf pelt right here. Pelts, plural. And we have some more deer hides. Looks like one of our cured black bear hides, well, one of our black bear hides is finally cured. Drop those maple saplings. I'm gonna need to find a way to conserve some of the storage space in here. We have so much stuff. Well, one of the ways, obviously, is I can repair my clothing. That's something we've wanted to do for a while. Now that we're back, I think I will endeavor to do that. Yeah, we're gonna want some prep time here before we set out. Let's light that fire. You're back to the present. Fuck yeah. Damn right I got my mouse. It's a basic, like, Logitech, but it's the material it's made out of doesn't have that finger oil problem anymore, where it, like, cakes on the grease, you know? I'm happy with it. Alright, mag lens and a stick. Let's start lighting this fire. Alright, we're gonna be plenty warm by that fire, so we can repair our clothing out here. Let's grab this rabbit meat and start cooking it. And we'll grab some hides for repairs. We're gonna need some guts, too. Deer hide, cured gut. Don't think we need the leather, but we'll grab some. Cured wolf pelts. Alright. We're gonna have to wait for the rabbit hides to finish curing before we can do anything with them. Light the fire and kick the tires. That's right. I got a razor and I enjoyed it. What I didn't like about the razor was the software, the Razer Synapse. I could not install it on my computer, so I was unable to like remap my buttons and shit. And apparently they have tons of problems with the software. If you look it up online, there's so many people where like their antivirus just stops the software from installing. That was my experience with Razer was pretty bad, but I understand it's not that way for everybody. Some people have a wonderful experience with those mouses and they work as intended. And all right, let's cook this rabbit. All right. Those will take 27 minutes to cook. So let's repair these boots and try to repair our pants as well. But that's a long repair time. Very long repair time. The jacket, probably, yeah, hour 42. All right, we're gonna have to cook this first before we can even think about doing our repairs out here. All right, let's drop this rabbit meat where the venison is. And I'd also like to prepare some coffee. We have a lot of coffee that I have to cook. Well, we'll cook one tin here. At least one. How much wood do I, or water? Okay, I don't have that much water left. We're gonna do the coffee and make more water. For that though, I need more fire fuel. So we'll take the cedar, we'll take that fire log, and that ought to be good enough. Oh, I'm over encumbered. I might have to wait a little bit on repairing my clothing, but we'll spend as much time out here making water and preparing the coffee as possible. All right. We made a tin of coffee. Now we're gonna make 5 herbal teas as well, make a stockpile of those here. Every time we prepare one of these, we get cooking experience, and I'm trying to get level 5 cooking so I can start eating wolf meat safely. Until you get level 5 cooking, you always have a risk of parasites eating carnivore meat. Alright. Now, we'll save another... Hang on. Let me check my stockpile in Mystery Lake. We do have cups of coffee there. We do. So you know what? I'm going to keep these other tins of coffee on me. We'll carry them to the Fire Territory regions, and we'll use them to help us there. That sounds like the right use for them. And we'll leave behind like 4 of these coffees here. Or 5 of them. Yeah. Let's just focus on water for now then. Yeah, it's level by doing in this game. So the more you harvest carcasses, the better your carcass harvesting gets. I have level 5 now, which is max level. As you can see, I have level 4 cooking, but it takes a long time to get the later levels. The earlier levels will happen relatively fast if you have intention about it, but the later levels require much more experience. Once I get level 5 cooking, I will never get food poisoning or parasites from cooked food that I've prepared myself. I have level 4 archery, level 3 in mending. So these are the skills, right? Gunsmithing, revolver, rifle, archery, sewing, like repairing clothing, ice fishing, fire starting, cooking, and carcass harvesting. And as you do those activities more, you get better at them. And each rank that you get, every time you get a level up, it confers new bonuses to you. Making those skills increasingly productive. Alright, we'll do one more liter and then we gotta go sleep. We're gonna be quite slow on the walk back, but we should have enough water to last us here for a while. Is that a wolf? No, that's a wooden fence post. Alright. Yeah, let's get inside. Yeah, the Razer mouses, they also look funny to me. You know how they're all like zoomy, like a Batmobile? They have all the little crevices and all the edges, and they're all edgy. Those are just finger grease traps, you know what I mean? I always thought it was so weird. Like, I would way rather have a regular generic mouse like this with fewer curves and dents in it, because that's less grease traps for your finger oils, you know? Alright, let's see here. Rabbit meat. Yeah, we'll eat both of those, and that'll tide us over. Alright. We're gonna want to repair our clothing in the morning. Yeah, I agree. Sandbox games are fun. Like, Grounded is a really good one. I really like Grounded because you can build anywhere. And, it's like, there's so many different options. Alright, let's eat up. Drink up. And get some sleep. And then we'll repair whatever clothing we can in the morning. Logitech, yeah. I have Logitech speakers. I have no problems with them. Like Logitech mouse, Logitech speakers. It seems to work really well. Yeah, I would say Logitech is reliable without being fancy. Which is like, you know, it's dependable. It's a dependable brand. For minimalists who just want function and don't care about the bells and whistles, you know? Alright, let's start repairing. This jacket really needs it. My mending level gives me a 95% chance of success. If I fail this repair, then I'm wasting the wolf pelt and the cured gut. They'll disappear forever. So, Having a mending level of at least 3 is really important by the time you start doing animal hide clothing, because you don't want to be wasting your hides on failed repair attempts, right? Okay, we repaired our wolfskin jacket, our deerhide pants and boots. Now, all we're waiting on is the ability to repair our rabbit skin mittens. That's all we're waiting on. The rabbit skin mitts and the hat. Once we can repair those, we'll be good to get out of here. And fortunately for me, rabbit pelt is very fast in how it cures. It doesn't take very long. Anyway, we have more cured wolf pelts here now. We'll be able to make a bearskin bedroll soon, which is kind of crazy. Anyway, this storage is almost full, unfortunately, but let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna take down everything that we have here. We're gonna document it finally. I've been putting it off for a while. We'll do it. So, 2 sets of simple tools, 1 set of quality tools. It's a good place to start. We need to keep our hatchet on us. A heavy hammer, cooking oil, and flour. Right? So we'll do it tab by tab. So medicine, 6 antibiotics, antiseptic. We need to take the respirator canister with us, and we'll also take that emergency stim. 12 painkillers. We're also taking those oats with us back to Mystery Lake, and that flare. We need the flares when we go to Bleak Inlet. I may go to Bleak Inlet before I do my trip into the Far Territories. I might. Just to check it out, have it in the live streams, have it in the series, you know. Let's swap our bows now. I guess I'll use this bow as a decoration for the base. All right, whatever, sure. Yeah, the side buttons are useful if there's a lot of keybinds that are required. It really is. And what's funny is I would have been happy with my Razer mouse if the synapse worked, because I needed the synapse. You know how they have those buttons on the top of the mouse that change your DPI and make your mouse more sensitive? I didn't like that because I was accidentally pressing those 2 buttons and changing my sensitivity by accident, right? So I wanted to disable those buttons, which apparently you can do with the Razer Synapse software, but I couldn't get it to work. So my experience with them and with their mouse was profoundly unfavorable. But that was just my experience. Other people get exactly what they want out of it. All right, let's continue annotating here. So I got the meds. We have no food in there. So 2 marine flares, 2 sewing kits, and a whetstone. Wait, we have 2 whetstones here. Yeah. 2 marine flare, 2 sewing kit, 2 whetstone. We need those 2 arrow shafts. We need 1. Okay. 3 wires and 2 fuses. $31 cloth, 42 feather. $39 feather, because we're taking 3. We have a lot of guts. This isn't an accurate representation of how many guts we actually have. Maybe I should put some things into the oven here. That's 40 kilograms? Holy shit. Okay, so I'm just gonna put all my cloth, feathers, leather, and hides in there, as well as my guts. Yeah. $20 fucking guts sitting there. It's a lot of fishing lines. Alright, let's continue. I think most of this is done. So, 1 arrow shaft. $24 scrap metal and 3 cured birch saplings. 2 maple saplings curing on the floor as well. So the freezer is done. Now for the fire fuel. I don't really need to mark fire fuel. I can just put a shitload of fuel. I'll just put shitload of fuel. Yeah, we'll take 36 matches right there. Leave behind these 17. So 43, 53 matches. That's relevant. 11 reclaimed wood. 1 accelerant. 40 coal. 4 books. 53 stones as well, in case I ever decide to make a stone cairn. Alright. We're doing a good job of annotating everything. I need to know exactly how much of everything I have. So, how many guts? 12, 16, 17... 24 guts. Eight leather. 24 guts. Alright, so in here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wolf pelts. And 2 more here, so that's 8. Eight wolf pelt. And then deer hide. We only have 2. We only have 2 deer hide. They are generally harder to come by. So, 2 deer hide. And the black bear hide, we're going to be taking with us. Because we're going to want to make a bearskin bedroll for our future adventure. It's heavy, but worth it. Oh yeah, I really, you know what? If I could have toggled the remapping of those, then I would have really appreciated that mouse. Oh, that one little detail though, the software changed everything for me. Oh, and we have a mountaineering rope as well. 1 mountaineering rope. I'll just name it climbing rope. So, our annotations for Desolation Point and Coastal Highway are pretty much done. I just have to determine how much water and approximately how much food I have. I should leave at least a little bit of water here. And we'll try to make more before we leave. So we'll leave 3 liters. So 3 liters of water. And what meat do I have? I have no leftover, all of my meat, other than this stuff, is carnivore meat. Which means I'm not going to want to come back here till I have 5 cooking. So we're just going to put lots of bear and wolf meat with 3 liters of water. All right. Now we're going to go across the street and we're going to craft another arrow. We need another arrow. And I can't forget this. I have to leave behind some of this coffee. We'll leave behind 5. So 5 cups of coffee. As well as 3 herbal teas. All right. So we're basically ready to go. Whenever those rabbit hides are done curing, I may decide to stay in Coastal Highway so I can make the bearskin bedroll, but I may not. I may decide to take the bedroll over to Mystery Lake and do it over there. Anyway, it looks to me like it might actually be sunny enough to start a fire, so we're gonna give that a shot. Wow. It literally darkened in the time it took for me to go inside and come back out the door. Alright. We may not have enough time to craft that arrowhead. It has become late. But it's never a bad time to gather some sticks. Beautiful pink sky tonight, man. Really poor visibility right now. Definitely not safe to be traipsing around here like this. It almost looks like a blizzard is forming out there. Oh yeah, that's a blizzard, all right. Okay, let's go to sleep then. I need to eat. I need to eat some of the venison and rabbit outside. We have everything ready for the move. Let's maintain our equipment. And as soon as we have daylight, we'll go craft that arrow that busted on us. Bro, we slept 8 hours, this blizzard's still howling. That's nuts. We'll harvest some reclaimed wood while we wait. It's dark in here, but there's a bunch of crates that we can harvest. Yeah, these. It's as good a way to spend time as any. Alright, we have daylight now. But technically. Not visibly, but once the middle point of the sun is over the line, that means you have enough light to work with. Alright. Once we can repair our rabbit clothing, we are out of here. Hey, Zuzi. Oh, you made the bestest craft dinner today. Oh, the bestest. Oh, fuck yeah. Coffee. Coffee re-up. Alright, let's try to light a mag lens fire. It looks like we might have the direct sunlight required for it. Nope. Not yet, anyway. Nothing. I mean, the sun's out, but the sky has to be clear blue in order for it to work. Thank you, sweetie. Well, the rabbit pelts are at 59% cured. We still got another couple days here, maybe, before they're done. I could always just take them with me. That's also an option. Cure them on the way whenever I sleep, in transit between here and Mystery Lake. I may, you know what, there is actually a passageway out of Coastal Highway that leads directly to Mystery Lake, and I think I'm gonna go that way instead of passing through Pleasant Valley this time. I know the way there. It's an easy enough road. I think I'll do it. And I may save myself the trouble of waiting for these rabbit hides by simply leaving early. I'll carry the rabbit hides with me, put them down whenever I want to continue curing them. Same with the bear hide. We're just very low on water. I was hoping we'd get some sunlight to use for the creation of more, but no such fortune right now. Let's warm up. I suppose if nothing about the weather changes, then yeah, we'll just fucking get going around the evening time. All right, I'm thinking a 1 hour nap and then we go. I mean, unless a blizzard starts, of course, then we're marooned and we have no control over it, but ideally, the weather will be fine and we can potentially head out. Just gotta grab those rabbit pelts and the bear pelt right there. And we are filling our fucking belly. The thing is, all this food is gonna go bad eventually, so... We don't have much water. In fact, we have barely any at all, but... The cards fell however they did. Ugh. Alright, okay. I've reconsidered. We'll spend one more day here. I'll eat more of this deer meat. We'll lessen the load. I'm gonna tire myself out. And we'll leave tomorrow. And if we don't get sun, I'll use a match to prepare some water. We're gonna make sure that we sleep for 10 hours tomorrow morning, wake up around the evening when it's warmest, and we can set out. Okay, let's go warm up, and we'll start that fire for water production now with a match. No harm, no foul. Let's grab that. Those. Alright. Alright, fire started. Okay, the weather has changed and it's quite windy, but it hasn't thus far affected our fire. We gotta try to keep this fire going till tomorrow morning. I really wish we had a cooking pot. Instead of doing half a liter at a time, we'd be doing 2 liters at a time. It would be quicker, more efficient, less interaction. Alright, it's about that time. Let's grab our cans and let's get back to base. We're slow as shit because of how encumbered we are, but at least we have the torch to protect ourselves against a surprise wolf. Now we can leave a lot more water at base, but more importantly, we can take a lot more water with us. Oh, I think that's our coffee timer. Sweet blessed drugs entering my bloodstream. Alright, that amount of water should get us back to Mystery Lake. It should. Yeah, we'll be fine. Alright, let's get to bed. Our belly's full. And we used 1 cedar and the fire log. Oh yeah, right. I decided I would not even mark the fire fuel here. Fire fuel's, you don't even need to document that. Thank you, sweetie. Oh my god. Yeah. Alright, and I've been keeping my belly full for the past little while because we had such a surplus of venison. If I don't starve for 3 consecutive days, so this meter right here, as long as I keep this meter white and it never becomes red like this, dehydrated right here, if I keep that white for 3 days, I get the well-fed bonus, which gives me bonus health and also bonus carry weight. 5 more kilograms of carry weight, which is huge. Yeah. Oh, we just got ourselves some scurvy risk. All right, let's look at our food. A lot of this, yeah, those granola bars have some vitamin C in them. The ketchup chips have vitamin C. The pork and beans has vitamin C. Tomato soup, very high in it. Same with these sardines. So we have the vitamin C. We just haven't wanted to risk eating it for a while. All right, 2 more hours of sleep and we're good to go. Provided the weather holds. We'll take those rabbit pelts. Take the bear hide. And 4, 8, 12, 16. We're leaving 16 liters of water here. I need to mark that right here. 16 liters of water. Very well prepared for whatever. Let's drop the cedar. Take 1 coal. And we have everything. We're not leaving anything behind. We packed very thoroughly. We have a brand new bow. We got the rabbit hides we need to repair a hat and gloves. We grabbed both bear hides out of there, so we are not forgetting that. Let's make sure I remove the bear pelt here from the list. It's likely, yeah, I didn't even add it to the list because I knew I was taking it, so. All right. We are good to leave. I hope the weather's okay out there. Oh, well, it's sunny, but it is also very cold. It's windy. And we got 3 kilograms of deer meat that we can take with us on the road. Maybe we'll get the well-fed bonus somewhere along the way. Even when windproof, it's still quite cold. We'll wait an hour. See if it improves out there. Alright. It sounds less windy. We got a long way to go. Oh yeah, look at that. So we're gonna do ourselves a little bit of a favor here. Actually, we can't. We don't have any hot drink stuff. Stupidly enough, I've neglected that. We're all out of birch bark, so... Holy shit! I got him. Alright, we killed him. Wasn't expecting that when I stepped out my door. That wolf is running away. Oh my god. Jesus. Man, a lot of wolves out here today. Anyway, we may as well just get moving. It's the scent. We smell. We're carrying 3 pieces of venison, so we have a scent marker level of 1. That's dangerous, man. You never want to stink like guts and shit. It attracts predators from miles around. Yeah, I don't have anything I can use for a hot drink. Not even rosehip tea. I have coffee, and I have some herbal teas, but I don't want to drink those right now. Either way, it's very warm. We can make use of this warmth. By the way, did I get, like, torn clothing from something? Doesn't look like it. Maybe I got, like, a little bit of bruising. That seems more likely. If I can find any rose hips, then I might stop, make camp, and prepare a hot drink to extend our journey. Because honestly, right now I could start a fire for free. It's sunny enough. And then that hot drink would carry me a lot further. Give me a resistance against the cold. An extreme resistance. So I'll keep my eye open for some rosehip bushes. Maybe we can prepare a tea. In fact, I never got to search this mine shaft right here, and it's very shallow. Not only is it shallow and can I search it quickly, but I'm fairly certain there's rose hips outside of it, in the front. If I grab 3 batches of rose hips, I can process them into a tea that'll keep us warm while we continue to travel. I just have to hope that the weather holds. Yeah, 3 batches of rose hips right here for a tea. Let's grab them. I still stink, though. I better be ready for a surprise attack from a wolf at any moment. Okay, let's see what we can find. A toolbox. I was hoping I wouldn't find something so heavy. But I'm still happy to have it, I guess. There is good stuff in here, just nothing I need. Any food? See a backpack. There's an elevator over here, I remember that. And the elevator actually works during an aurora. You can go up there, but if the aurora ends and you're up there, you become stuck up there. And you have to basically hope and pray that you have enough fuel to like enough food and water to last until the next aurora happens. Otherwise, you're fucked. Screwed with a capital F. Anyway, let's get out of here. I think I'm just gonna leave behind those trail boots. I mean, I'm already so encumbered. And I found those, like... As much as I would like to scrap them for the leather, it seems irrelevant at this point. Hang on. Coastal highway. I'll just do this. Cave near log sort. Trail boots on the floor. Yeah. And I'll carry them to the entrance. God, I just wish... Why did I drop them way back here? Anyway, let's hope it's still sunny out there and I can get some use out of the weather. Use a magnifying lens to start a fire, prepare a hot drink out of the rose hips that I got. And then we can literally walk all the way to Mystery Lake, potentially. Depending on how the weather holds, or whether or not it even does. Oh, look at this. Almost missed it. A granola bar sitting on top of that crate.
You're safe.
I did beat the game with that granola bar. Trainer was here. I had a rough time, but did some type of workout. Had tilapia for lunch, and I also had 2 rounds of medication. Well, fingers crossed, buddy. I hope that the medication it starts working for you and starts alleviating some of the pain you're going through with your condition. All right, we dropped the boots. Anyway, it's still sunny, but it's also windy. So let's try to start a fire right here. However, a little trick. Drop whatever you have that stinks. Otherwise, the wolves are gonna gravitate. Alright. We had salmon for dinner last night. It was frickin' expensive, though. We can't do that very often. I love oily fish. All right, now we craft prepared rose hips. And then we cook them. Now we can drink that and we'll have a warming up bonus. All right. We can make it a lot further now than we otherwise would have been able to. The wind has died down. We have a torch. We just gotta move. I wasn't anticipating finding those simple tools. It sucks that I have to take those simple tools all the way back with me, but at least the weather seems favorable. And honestly, if this weather was to hold, I have a feeling I could literally get to Mystery Lake before we sleep. We're gonna stick to the main road as much as we can, and we're gonna hope that the bear that I killed has not had a chance to respawn. Olive oil is healthy for the body, yeah. Other oils are so bad, like sunflower oil, canola oil. Those ones are really toxic, but olive oil is probably the best one. Avocado oil is really good too. Yeah. Olive oil is the best mainstream one. Coconut oil. Yeah. Ah.
Funny is avocado oil was cheaper than the store.
Wow.
Very rare.
Now, we still smell like like meat. So we have to be very cautious in transit here. Oh my god. Ha! Oh man, you see that? It happens out of nowhere. Good thing I had this torch lit. Although if I didn't have the torch, I would have had my bow out anyway. But yeah, we stink. Hang on, you know what? I'm gonna eat some of this fucking venison right here. Yeah, we're just gonna fucking eat one of those steaks. Now, we no longer have a scent marker. You don't have a scent marker if you have 2 kilograms or less. So that's it. The gravitational pull of predators to our location is over. And we should get that well-fed bonus soon. Happy byproduct, we also got some vitamin C from that rosehip tea. Whoop. Get rid of that torch. Yeah, as you can see, you can walk a long time. If it's the right time of day, the right weather conditions, and you have a hot drink. I know the way out of this region. I'm just worried there might be wolves and bears in our way, but now that we don't smell anymore, we don't stink of meat, we'll have a better chance. A much better chance. All right, up here. Our warming up bonus has expired, but the weather is still very favorable. Feels like -7. We got a human carcass up there. Wow, a wool toque and a sports vest. You know, at a certain game stage, that would have been extremely useful. Finding a wool toque is a big deal. It just doesn't seem like it because we already have a wool toque and the rabbit hat. But it's game-changing in the early game when you find one. Okay, up there. You see that bridge? That's where we gotta get to. There is a way that you can take a shortcut up that hill and you'll be in the ravine really quickly. But I don't want to take that shortcut because I still have to search the trailer up here. There's a trailer that I never got to search that I would like to. But I don't think I can get up this hill. It's too steep, so we have to go around. Alright, we've almost made it to the trailer. I may rest there. We're about to start freezing, but that's no problem. No problem. Our health is full. We're in a good way right now. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get some of my stamina back. We'll do some running, try to tire ourselves out for a meaningful rest. Although I guess nobody's saying we have to sleep for 10 hours. We'll spend a little bit of time there. Maybe have a nap, and then we'll push on the rest of the way. However, this stream is gonna have to end in roughly another 5 minutes. We're gonna be hopping over into RimWorld. So, I'll get to this trailer, I'll loot it, I'll do whatever shit I gotta do at it, and then we're gonna start the next episode by going back to Mystery Lake, and then proceeding to the Tales from the Far Territory regions. But I may decide to take a detour in Forlorn Muskeg and go over to Bleak Inlet. Maybe we can try to get inside the gunsmithing shop during an aurora. It's a possibility. Okay, let's drop all of our hides. Allow them to cure. We also have to drop our venison outside. It'll keep better in the cold. Now we have to scrap these clothes that we don't want to keep. Alright, let's search this trailer, see what we can find. Nothing on that shelf. Nothing in the drawer. Empty backpack. Oh, We got beef jerky tucked in the corner right there. Glad I didn't miss that. Nothing here. Well, I see nothing else of interest around here. Alright, let's get some sleep. I am going to eat something that will give us vitamin C. Dusty tomato soup. No, that's in better condition. Let's eat this. The rusty pork and beans. Ha! Alright, we got food poisoning for our second time, and we're about to eat 2% condition antibiotics. Alright, but we got some vitamin C at the very least. Alright, now we can actually get 10 hours of sleep, and we don't need any health back, we're fine, so... Let's see here. Alright, let's get some sleep. Now, I'm going to do myself a favor. These are about to be inedible once they get to 0% condition, so I'm going to eat some of this vitamin C bearing food to bring our scurvy risk down. And if we get food poisoning, we use those last antibiotics, sleep 10 hours, and then we can leave during the evening, right? No harm, no foul. Anyway, we just got a bunch of vitamin C there, but we're gonna need more. We're gonna need to do some fishing when we get back to Mystery Lake. Definitely gonna have to do some fishing. Anyway, let's hydrate. Grab our stuff so we don't forget it at the beginning of the next episode. Rabbit pelts are now cured. We can repair our rabbit skin gear once we get back. We got the venison, we got the bear pelts, we got the rabbit pelts. We are ready. I'm gonna save the game without having the lantern lit. Okay. There we go. The episode is now concluded and we are prepared to head out. Sort by condition. So yeah, lowest stuff is still the rabbit stuff, the rest is fine. We'll be able to fully repair the rabbit clothing when we have light. So we're fine. We got food poisoning twice so far. Amazing we only got it twice. I wonder how long I've been well fed for. Eventually we're gonna get the well fed bonus, but I won't be able to keep it. Alright. Well, that's it, guys. I want to thank you all for hanging out with me today. I hope that you're enjoying the adventure and looking forward to seeing more, as well as getting ideas for your own adventures too. Obviously, Interloper is extremely difficult, but as you've seen with me playing it, there is something to be said for the ability of it, like, your experience amplifies your odds, right? Map knowledge, mechanic knowledge, resource rationing, you know, there's several different things that go into this. And I hope you're realizing what's capable of by watching me survive. So, for those of you watching the live stream after it's already over, don't forget to check the pinned comment down below for the word of the day and health cookie. And for those of you here right now, we're hopping into RimWorld in another 10 minutes. So if you want to chill in RimWorld, I'll see you there. We finally got our base built and it's looking real good. We got geothermal power, we got electric stove, we have a freezer. So things are really finally coming together. I look forward to seeing some of you in there to spend some more time. All right, later, guys. Peace out.